check and see how much you've got. A full battery, that's good. And then you just turn it off whenever you're not using it.
Turn it off here.
Yep. Just
Let me test. Testing 1, 2, 3. We're not on.
Right. I don't think we're on. Put us on.
Testing 1, 2, 3. 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 Testing, testing, testing. It's not picking it up. Is this supposed to be on?
No. This is supposed to be with this. Really like talk into it.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing 1, 2, 3. Testing. Testing.
Check. Check. Hello.
It's not
a
there.
little bit, not very much. Let me turn it up a little more.
Testing. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing.
Check.
Testing. Is this coming over?
Check.
Can anybody hear me? No. Linda, it's not coming over.
Check. Yes.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing.
I guess. And then we'll do it once together. Unison. Yes.
Okay.
And then after that, we'll go into parts. Okay? So that we can all join in with
Testing,
me
1, 2,
for the
3.
melody. I'll come here and then.
ADL statement.
Okay?
I'm sorry?
Is the ADL statement up here?
I think Linda had it. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you saying, okay, you're going to introduce me or what?
I'm going to introduce you. I'm going to welcome everybody. I'm going to make a couple of brief remarks about why we're gathered here. I'm going to read the victims' names and the ADL statement.
Okay, we were going to read them right before Kaddish.
All right, then I'll leave that with you.
Okay.
Check.
Read the statement, and then I can introduce you. What's your first name, Rabbi?
I don't know. Here, let me write it down. Rabbi.
I told Dawn that she was going to get Jane. She assumed I did, but I've never done. We don't assume. We haven't screened. I heard they were screening like Louisiana and San Francisco.
Yeah, and just introduce me simply as a member of this congregation.
Okay, very good.
Okay, so without, because that's what I am.
Well, that's how we'll introduce you.
So that makes it simple without going into any.
Consider it done.
Check.
Okay, this one works.
The microphone is not picking up anything. Testing 1, 2, 3. So whatever it is that this connects to isn't. So we'll use that. We're flexible.
Yeah, that was fine. Just turn that on.
And we can either pick it up and hold it or lay it down on here and just speak
Yeah, I
to it.
prefer to hold it. That's my deal.
Sure. I'm going to turn this thing off.
Sound system is okay.
Wow. Check.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing.
That works. But but you have to like swallow it.
Okay, fine.
Chop, chop, chop.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing. There, we got it.
Check, check, check.
What is this thing here? Where is it? This clip on the belt?
Yeah. Wherever. Yeah. I usually do not kind of wear belts for that purpose. And then these.
Can you help me out here?
Yeah. I know. It's not. It's a tight clip. There you go. There you go.
Hey, such a tourist.
Check, check.
Okay, I'm gonna sit down until she introduces me, and we need books.
I think okay, I'll go get books, but I think your mic is on right now. Yeah. When it's green, it's on. what she thought.
Testing, testing. Good evening. Good evening, friends, congregants, supporters, community members, concerned individuals. I'm Jade Stoltz, and on behalf of Congregation B'nai Israel of Southbury and the Jewish Federation of Western Connecticut, we welcome you to this special service. Tonight we gather in solidarity and in unity. We condemn the senseless acts of violence that have taken 11 people who were merely going to Shabbat worship. We affirm our right and our dedication to living as Jews and worshiping here in America, in Israel, and throughout Klal Yisrael. I'd like to read a statement now from the Anti-Defamation League from the CEO, Jonathan Greenblatt. Our hearts break for the families of those killed and injured at the Tree of Life Synagogue, and for the entire Jewish community of Pittsburgh. We believe this is the deadliest attack on the Jewish community in the history of the United States. It is simply unconscionable for Jews to be targeted during worship on a Sabbath morning, and unthinkable that it would happen in the United States of America in this day and age. Unfortunately, this violence occurs at a time when ADL has reported a historic increase in both anti-Semitic incidents and anti-Semitic online harassment. As we mourn those lost, we search for answers. At this time, I ask Rabbi Eric Silver to lead us in prayer.
Thank you. Thank you and good evening. And I'll ask you please to open your books to page 4. They should be under the seat racks directly in front of you, unless you're sitting in the front row, in which case I don't know what you're going to do. Now that we all are on the same page, literally and figuratively, I'll ask you please to rise for the call to worship.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevarach.
Baruch Adonai HaMevarach L'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaMevarach L'olam Va'ed.
We'll turn now to page 7, and we'll read together. Our praise to you, Eternal One, who brings the evening evermore, wisely parting the gates of time, ushering in the seasons, arraying with care the star-spangled sky, unfurling light, then darkness, then light. Gently you fold the day into the night. Adonai Tsevaot is your name. Living God, your reign arches over us. Your light is everlasting. Our praise to you, Eternal One, who brings the evening evermore. Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'ma'ariv ha'ravim. And on page 80, at the bottom of the page, praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel.
Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael.
And on page 10, Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Vaed. We resume our seats and continue on page 12.
Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha u'v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol me'otecha ve'hayu advarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzvavecha hayom alevavecha veshinantam levanecha vedibartam paham b'shivtecha b'beitecha uvletecha v'aderech ushokbecha uvekumecha ukshartam leot al yodecha v'hayu letotafot b'neinecha uktavtam al mizuzot beitecha uvisharecha leman tizkeru v'hasitem et kol mitzvotai v'hitem kedoshim lelohechem ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeti etchem me'eret Mitzrayim lihiot lachem le'Elohim ani Adonai Elohechem.
And we'll continue on page 14, about a third of the way up from the bottom of the page. When your children witnessed your dominance, they praised your name in gratitude, and they accepted your sovereignty. Moses, Miriam, and all Israel sang to you together, lifting their voices joyously, as we now do on page 16.
Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nehedar ba'kodesh, norah tehilot, oseh eleh, norah tehilot, oseh Malchutecha ra'u v'necha b'chei yam lifnei Moshe zeli anu ve'ameru Adonai imlo le'olam vaed Adonai imlo le'olam vaed Adonai imlo le'olam vaed le'olam vaed.
On page 19, at the top of the page, we read together, "Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Adonai, help us to walk with good companions,
to live with hope in our hearts and eternity in our thoughts, that we may lie down in peace and rise up waiting to do your will.
But blessed are you, Adonai, guardian of Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, shomer amo Yisrael la'ad. On page 20, the Hatzi Kaddish.
Yitgada v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
Be'alma divrach hiute v'amlik malchute. B'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayet kol bet Yisrael. Bagala, bagala, uvisman karib, vimeru amen. Yehi shemei Rabbah mevorach, le'olam u'le'amaya, yitbarach. Yitbarach, v'yishtabach, v'yitpa'ar, v'yitramam, v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar, v'yitale, v'yithalal, shemei dekudesha brihu, leila min kol berchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, damiran be'alma, v'meru amen.
We turn to page 74, and those who are able will please rise as we begin the tefillah.
Adonai sifata tiftach ufia ki tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibur v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'Konei Hakol, V'Zocher Chasdevot V'Himahot, U'Mevi Gula Lifnei B'neihem, L'man Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer Moshiach U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, V'Ezrat Sarah, Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechaye HaKol Atavrav Lehoshia, Mechakel Kayim Bechesed, Mechaye HaKol Berachamin Rabim, Somek Noflim Verofe Holim, Umatir Asurim, Umechayim Emunato, Lishegei Afar, Michamocha Bal Kivurot, Umidor Melach, Melech Memitu Mechaye, Umazmi Yeshua, Venehemanata Lehayot HaKol, Baruch atah Adonai, Michaye HaKol.
You are holy, your name is holy, and those who are holy praise you every day. Blessed are you, Adonai, the holy God.
Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh.
We resume our seats. And we continue now with a few moments of silent prayer. You may use the words printed in the book over the next few pages, or you may pray those words that come to your heart at this time.
The world is full of people who are hurting and in need of healing. So I would like us all to join and sing a community Mishaberach. You can find the words on page 371. No, excuse me, 371. And it is a very powerful prayer when we all sing it together. Mekor
ones before us. Help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mi sheberach imotenu mekor habracha lahavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shalema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
Rabbi Eric Holocaust, that is, has asked me to share his words with you, and I am now privileged to do so. Shabbat is to be a time of peace and joy, not violence and sorrow. But that wasn't this Shabbat. In the deadliest attack on the Jewish community in America, a gunman murdered 11 people at Pittsburgh's Tree of Life synagogue. We mourn the deaths. Our thoughts and prayers are with the victims and their families, a circle of mourners extending outside of our people. As Jews and their dear ones, we know a direct kinship to that congregation and community, a feeling amplified as several of our own members have close links to Pittsburgh and the synagogue. We also know that hatred leads to hate crimes. We must not accept violence or bigotry. As such, it's worth sharing how many people of goodwill, including Christian and Muslim clergy and local officials and opinion makers, have reached out to us to express their own grief and solidarity. They are praying for us, and as sincere prayer voices utmost understandings, this is impactful. And I have my own observation to share with you. We gather in sadness because once more Americans have lost their lives to hatred, that unreasoning force that acts without cause to target people simply because they are different in some respect, be it the color of their skin, the country they came from, or the way they worship God. Muslims, Jews, Christians, and people of no particular faith system, all of us are united by the one word that describes us all: American. We are Americans, and Americans don't retreat. We don't quit. And above all, we will never allow those who follow a teaching of hatred to stop us from following the teachings of love and unity that unite us in all our different ways, from being the one thing that unites us, Americans. Say that word over and over again. We are Americans, and as Americans, we celebrate the diversity that makes this country great. Today, we have received statements of support and love from Christians and Muslims, from people of every faith, and these statements give us comfort in our sorrow. They let us know that we are not alone and that our grief is their grief. And we join hands because our pride in being Americans is greater than the fear and terror that such people would seek to bring into our community. So while this is a day of mourning, it is also a day of solidarity. What can we say at a moment like this? There are so many words, but most of all, we say thank you. Thank you to all our fellow Americans who have expressed outrage and sorrow at what happened yesterday. Thank you, and may God bless you all. Now, those who are able will please rise as we turn to page 582 for El Malei Rachamim.
El Malei Rachamim shochen bamromim Hamse minucha nechona tachach hanfe hashkina Im kiroshim mutaharim kesahar harakia masirim Lenishmat Yakirenu shahechu leholaman Baharachamim Yastirem biseter kenefav leolamim Vitror hachayim et nishmatam Adonai hu nachalatam V'yanucha b'shalom al mishkavam V'nomar Amen.
Fully compassionate God on high, to our loved ones who have entered eternity, grant clear and certain rest with you in the lofty heights of the sacred and pure, whose brightness shines like the very glow of heaven. Source of mercy, forever enfold them in the embrace of your wings. Secure their souls in eternity. Adonai, they are yours. They will rest in peace. Amen.
Amen.
We remain standing and we turn to page 586 for Aleinu.
Huh? Good. That's good.
Aleinu leshabeach ladon hakol latet gedula liotzer breshit shelo asanu kugei havratzot velo samanu kemishbechot hadama shelo sam kelkenu kahem V'gor aleinu kechol hamonam V'hanaknu korim Umishtachavim umodim Lifnei melech malchei hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
One day instead. Okay, we'll get everybody to sit.
Can they
Please resume your seats. And we'll turn now to page 591 for the singing of One Day.
All right, and I invite our teens to come up and introduce this prayer. This is a positive prayer. This is an inspirational prayer. And this prayer calls us all to work for a day when there is peace throughout the land, throughout the universe. So you have words to this song, and I'm going to have the teens introduce it, but then I would like us all to sing with them. Oop.
Sometimes I lay under the moon. I thank God I'm breathing. And then I pray, don't take me soon. I am here for a reason. Sometimes in my tears I drown, but I never let it get me down. So when negativity surrounds, I know someday it'll all turn around, because all my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't want to fight no more. There'll be no more wars, and our children will play. One day, one day, one day. Oh, one day, one day, one day. Oh, V'ne'emar v'haya Adonai v'melech kol haaretz. One day, one day, one day. Oh, one day, one day, one day. Oh, all my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't want to fight no more. There'll be no more war, and our children will play. One day, one day, one day. Oh, one day, one day, one day. Oh.
The Kaddish prayer says nothing about death, but it says a great deal about life. It praises God as the creator of all life and prays for the coming of God's kingdom soon and in our own time. In that spirit, we now rise and turn to page 598 as we recite the Kaddish prayer, remembering those who perished in the slaughter in Pittsburgh. Joyce Feinberg, Richard Gottfried, Rose Mallinger, Holocaust survivor, Jerry Rabinowitz, Cecil Rosenthal, David Rosenthal, Bernice Simon, Sylvan Simon, Daniel Stein, Melvin Wax, Irving Younger. The Kaddish prayer. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah, Yomad divrach chirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon v'yomechon, uv'chaye dechol Beit Yisrael, ba'agala uv'zman kariv v'imru Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabba Mevorach La'olam U'La'amei Omaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitale v'yithalal Shemei Dekudisha B'rechu Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata da'amiran be'oma v'imru Amen. Yehei Rabba min Shmaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav v'yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. Will you please resume your seats? Will you please rise for a concluding benediction? Ever-living God, your majesty is proclaimed by the marvels of earth and sky. Sun, moon, and stars testify to the power of your wisdom. Day follows day in endless succession, and the years vanish from our sight, but your sovereignty endures. Though all things pass, let not your glory depart from our lives. Help us to become co-workers with you and fill our days with abiding worth. And let us say, Amen. Will you turn now to page 680 and join in the singing of God Bless America.
I think we're going to have a little interlude here.
Okay. Well, I'm done with my part, so...
A couple of words from Pastor John Eastwood.
Our hearts, our sympathies are with everyone. We, in a time of tragedy like this, we're just reminded of the hatred in the world, but we're also reminded that it can never win. It's love that rules over all, and our response is what makes us who we are. So I thank you for allowing us to be here with you all. And again, we're here, just our sympathies and solidarity.
Thank you, Pastor John and Imam Ghazi, for being with us at this time.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of God, most beneficent, most merciful. We are human beings, and I believe that we should feel the same pain in these occasions. It's a great reminder of the way of how our prophets, Moses, Jesus, and Muhammad, how they treat and how they expressed their feeling and pain. And their response was the best response ever. I was asked today by a newspaper, what will be your response as religious leaders? I said, we don't have any other response, but we have just love of God to show to each other. We know, we as religious leaders, we talk about our common values, but today we have our common problems with our youth, with our friends, with our cousins, with our neighbors. And I think that we can solve these problems as the last one, just if we unite in the simplest value, being human beings, being creatures of God. Thank you for accepting me as Albanian, as representative of Albanian American Muslim community. I'm here to show our solidarity, and I'm here to pray with you.
Okay, well, now page 680, we will unite in God Bless America together. Here we go. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the light with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Thank you all for coming tonight.
Thank you, and go in peace. We did it.
Thank you, Rabbi. Beautiful, beautiful job. Thank you. Thank you.